So you go to book a hotel room online. It takes, what, a minute? A few clicks, and bam, you're all set. But behind that easy, simple screen, there's this massive, invisible war being fought over your money. Today, we're going to pull back that curtain on the hidden tech that really decides who wins. And let's just start with a really big question. You find a fantastic deal on one of those huge travel sites. You book your room. Simple enough. But did you have any idea the hotel might be handing over a full 25% of what you just paid directly to that website? That is a huge slice of the pie. It really makes you wonder, why? Well, the answer is pretty straightforward. Hotels are locked in this high-stakes digital battle. See, in the online world, it's not just about having the nicest rooms or the best pool anymore. Nope. It's about fighting for visibility, for control, and ultimately for your direct booking. And this constant battle for your business creates this huge central problem for pretty much every modern hotel, what we're going to call the digital dilemma. You know, back in the day, the relationship was simple. It was just you, the guest, and the hotel. But then came the rise of these incredibly powerful online travel agencies, or OTAs, and they put this massive middleman right in between you two. All of a sudden, hotels completely lost that direct line to you. The OTAs owned the customer relationship, and the hotels, they just provided the rooms. And the consequences of that shift are, well, pretty serious. It's not just that those commissions are bleeding revenue, but hotels start to lose control over their own story, their own brand. Suddenly, some other company is deciding how their hotel looks and feels online. They don't even own the relationship with their own guests anymore. And this creates a really dangerous dependence where just a few gigantic partners hold all the power. And if you want to see just how risky this can get, all you have to do is look at the shocking collapse of the tour operator Thomas Cook back in 2019. I mean, when they went bankrupt, hotels all around the world were left holding the bag for over £338 million in unpaid bills. It's just a perfect and brutal illustration of the massive financial danger of relying too much on one single partner. So, how do hotels fight back? How do they possibly regain control and convince you to book directly with them? Well, they assemble a digital arsenal, a whole suite of specialized software that's designed to level the playing field. So what's the most important weapon in this entire arsenal? Well, according to industry experts, it's not even a contest. Look at this. Over half, a massive 54.6%, point to one critical area: software management. This is the command center for a hotel's entire digital strategy. Now, of course, you can't just ignore content management. That comes in second. A hotel's own website, that's its digital storefront. It absolutely has to be fast, it has to look great, and it has to work perfectly on your phone. It's really the first line of defense in trying to get you to book directly. But the real heavy lifting, the real magic, happens inside that software management category. So let's dive in and take a look at the two most crucial tools that hotels are using to control all their online channels and their pricing. All right, first up is something called the Channel Manager. The best way to think about this software is like the ultimate traffic cop for hotel rooms. Its entire job is to manage a hotel's inventory across dozens, sometimes even hundreds of different websites, all at the same time and in real time. It's all about preventing total chaos. So here's exactly how it works. Let's say you book the very last deluxe suite on Expedia. The second you click confirm, the channel manager instantly pings the hotel's main system. That system then automatically marks the room as sold on Booking.com, on the hotel's own website, and everywhere else it's listed. And the results? No overbookings, no angry customers. It's just a seamless, totally automated process. Okay, so the second key piece of software is the booking engine. If the hotel website is the storefront, then the booking engine is the cash register. This is the secure tool that lets you book right there, directly on the hotel's site. And, most importantly for the hotel, it processes that reservation completely commission-free. So, how do hotels actually pay for all this tech? Well, there are two main ways. You've got the subscription model, where they pay a fixed fee every month or year, which makes their costs really predictable. Or there's the commission model, where they pay the software company a small percentage of each booking. That's a bit lower risk to start out, but it can get more expensive as direct bookings start to grow. Okay, so the hotel has the tools to manage its rooms and take direct payments. But there's another front in this digital war: winning the reputation game. To manage this, modern hotels use a whole other suite of tools. Refutation software is like a digital listening post, pulling in reviews from hundreds of sites all over the internet into one single dashboard, so they know exactly what guests are saying. Then you have the really sophisticated game of pricing. Dynamic pricing software actually spies on a hand-picked group of key competitors, what the industry calls a comp set, and it adjusts rates in real time. This helps them maintain the best available rate, or BAR, making sure they're always competitive. And finally, CRM systems help hotels remember you, tracking your preferences to build loyalty and bring you back with offers you actually care about. Now, this technology is already incredibly advanced, but the evolution is far from over. So where is all of this heading? The future, in one word, is automated. According to the experts, we are quickly moving to a world of cloud-based management systems that you can access from anywhere. Pricing is going to be powered by AI that can predict demand with unbelievable accuracy. Hotels will use guest data for what's called hyper-personalization, offering you experiences tailored exactly to your tastes. We might even see the end of the traditional front desk, with lobby-less check-ins where a staff member with a tablet just greets you the moment you walk in the door. So, here's the really crucial takeaway. This whole story of hotel tech, it's so much bigger than just the travel industry. It's a powerful lesson for any business, whether you're big or small. It's all about using the right technology, not just to compete, but to take back control, to own your customer relationships, and to forge your own destiny in this digital age. And really, in the end, it all comes back to this timeless piece of wisdom, one that was actually cited in the research we looked at today, from Miguel de Cervantes. A wise man does not put all his eggs in one basket. In a world of these giant digital platforms, it really does make you stop and ask, who truly owns the relationship with the businesses you love?